everyone, it's me again, T. Like to introduce myself in my first speech and second speech that I'm Vietnamese and have been living here for 5 years already. So let's talk about the benefit of immigration today and how immigrants enrich the US economy and society. Immigrants change culture for the better by introducing new ideas, expertise, costume, cuisine, and art. Far from erasing the existing culture, they expand it. Nowhere is this more clear than in the United States, where hundreds of different ethnic groups live in harmony under the banner of the American flag, building a collective culture. So the first one is increased economic output and living standard. Net immigration will lead to a growth with the size of the labor force and an increase in the productive capacity of the economy. Immigration leads to a higher economic growth with a corresponding rise in tax revenues and potential for government spending. Second is the potential entrepreneurs. It's argued that immigrants often arrive with a little wealth, so they have a greater incentive to try and make something for themselves. Also, people who are willing to leave the country and try in a foreign company are the most ambitious and willing to take risks, and the result tend to be more dynamic part of the workforce. Immigrants who are young and mobile are quite likely to be entrepreneurs, setting up businesses which create innovative products. The American economy is a symbol of how immigrants have moved to America and set up classic American company, which is lead to a higher living standard and a greater choice of goods and products and services too. For example, like Apple, AT&T, Google, and Amazon, and so on. The third one is increased demand and growth. A fear of immigration is that immigrants take jobs from native-born Americans. However, this is not the case. If immigrants move to the US and gain employment, they will spend their wage in their new country, creating new demand in the service and goods. Far from taking job, immigrants contribute to a growth in GDP. The fourth one is the net benefit to the government revenues. Because immigrants are most likely to be young and working than native-born citizens, they provide a net benefit to government's revenue. Working people pay income tax but don't receive benefits much, such as education, school, and young people are less likely to use healthcare services compared to older people. The fifth one is filling undesirable job vacancies. Immigrants and US-born workers generally do not compete for the same job. Instead, many immigrants complement on the work of the US employees and increase their productivity. Some types of jobs are often difficult to fill by native-born workers due to low wage, and immigrants provide a benefit to business and employers who rely on flexible labor to fill job vacancies. Moving to number 6. Studies have confirmed that immigrants are less likely to commit crimes than native-born Americans, and they are associated with lower crime rates. Additionally, in counties that have put in place policies to limit cooperation with immigration enforcement and to hold up the Fourth Amendment, there are lower in crime rates than in counties without secondary policies. And number 7 is multicultural society. Away from economics, some feel that immigration leads to a greater cultural diversity, which gives a country a more diverse and inclusive feel. All countries with immigrations have absorbed some aspect of foreign culture into their country. It be cuisine, music, literature, and political influences. So the last one is myself. When I moved here, I didn't have anything in my hands. Now I have my own business. I have nice car, I have a house, which means that I'm working hard to get that within 5 years from the day that I moved. I never got caught by the police or anything involved with criminals. I do pay taxes every year. I don't have any student loans. Like I said, I came here with nothing, but now I'm very happy with what I got, and I will never stop chasing my dreams, my future. Overall, immigration will boost the country's economy by boosting wages, more likely to start businesses, expand the economy, and pay taxes. Immigrants funds government actions like building road, improving school, modernize water system, and running courthouse. Immigrants are also less likely to use welfare, and that include undocumented immigrants who pay more taxes in their benefit earning. Immigrants make the world more connected. It's become a cliché, but the world becomes more interconnected each year as people share cultures, engage a global commerce, and develop friendships with people from different backgrounds. Immigration is a key ingredient to this dynamic. As people move across borders and participate in new countries, process is spread and the world become more open. To sum up, immigrants travel to new countries for a variety of reasons: to seek opportunity, to reunite with family and friends, to fulfill a dreams. Refugees, on the other hand, travel to a new country to escape life-threatening situations. In all cases, people looking to resettle in the new countries are seeking a better life, just as people have done for a millennium, creating an environment both legally and socially where they're allowed to build a new life in a way promote the general betterment of humanity. Thank you everyone for listening to my speech today.